Hey everyone, welcome back to An Extrovert Paints. And in this video, we're doing something completely different. Todd from Rocky's War Room, a co-host of mine, actually has his own channel, and I think it's the Itinerant Hobbyist. I'll put a link in the description below so you guys can go check out his channel and subscribe. He tagged me in a video. Essentially, this is some sort of meme that's going around where YouTubers are telling everyone what their three other hobbies are outside of wargaming. And this is a bit difficult for me. I don't like talking about myself too much. I feel like it takes away from the channel. I'm not very interesting of a person, but I was tagged. I will play along. In the meantime, I'm going to be painting up, or at least painting up a little bit of these 25mm bases from Antenna City's workshop. I got 3 packs of these. They're made for infinity. Primed them skeleton bone, and yeah, this is something that's gonna be real quick. So I figured while I am chatting with you, I can talk a little bit about some of the things I do outside of wargaming. So I'm not going to be offended if you get bored to death by what I'm going to be saying because, frankly, it's not very exciting. So, things that I do outside of this hobby. Um, so I'm going to do. I don't, like I said, I don't like talking about myself. I don't like making this personal. So how about I just start off by, inventing 3 things that aren't true and then throwing in 3 things that are true. And then this way there's 6 options, and you guys can decide in the comments which ones you think are true and which ones you think I just made up. So let's start with the first one. I collect spores, molds, and fungus. Yeah. Don't know why I do it. Just fun, and it's just part of the exciting life that I lead. Yeah. So number 2, I collect uh, ancient newspapers, ancient old newspapers. Um, so anything from the uh, colonial period up into the early republic. I have a selection of really awesome newspapers, including one Pennsylvania Gazette, a few London Times, and yeah, it's pretty cool. I get to hold a newspaper in my hands that potentially was held by one of my ancestors, or maybe even a famous founding father of this country. So yeah, that's something I definitely do. Let's see. The third one, let's say I like to go, so I have a part-time job working at a golf course as their groundskeeper, and occasionally I will get into like really serious fights with this groundhog that just won't go away. And one time I pulled out a mallet and I was trying to go after it with a mallet, and things went, hijinks ensued. That didn't work. I tried dynamite, that didn't work. Tried, flooding out the holes, that didn't work. It was really um, I know this is kind of a job, but honestly, it's something that I enjoy doing. This groundhog and we have a rapport, and eventually one day I'm going to get it if I don't lose my job at the golf course. So yeah, that's the third one. So let's see, number 4. Something I like to do. I like to travel to battlefields, historical sites and battlefields. So I make it a point to really pay attention to local history, and I will go to certain battlefields nearby, usually within 3 or 4 hours distance. I try to keep it within that range. There's a lot of battlefields near me, so um, it's not like it's a hike per se. It's just something that I like to do. I really believe in supporting local history, supporting battlefield preservation. So yeah, that's something that I like to do. And um, you know, just this past week, I visited the site of an old French and Indian War fort that my ancestor actually was stationed at during the Revolutionary War. Um, because yeah, it just so happened that it was still in operation at that time, and it was being used for the defense of the frontier. So that's something really cool. Yeah, so that's what is that? What are we up to? Is that four? So five. What else do I do? I guess. Yeah, okay. So, the fifth thing that I do is, so most people don't know this about me. I try to keep it on the down low, but I am a secret agent. My call sign is three digits, numeric digits, and I really like Grey Goose vodka, and yeah. So I guess really it's something that I like to do and go out in the town and drive really nice cars with occasional machine guns, and yeah, usually it's a blast. Sometimes I get caught up in everything. There's rumors about me being a ladies' man, but honestly, I'm tied down. I have a wife, and I'm happy, and all that. But don't listen to any of those rumors about that. I'm not a womanizer of any type. I'm just a spy trying to make my way through this cold world. So. Um, yeah, so that's the fifth thing. The sixth thing about me that's 100% not true, or is it? Is that I have like a bit of a love, a joy, if you will, for animals, and I really try to support local humane societies, animal health and wellness societies, like like no kill shelters. I am on board with that. I try to toss money their way when I can. Between my wife and I, we've adopted four pets, four family members from those shelters, and we encourage a lot of people to volunteer and help out whenever they can with local animal shelters. So yeah, that's a totally 100% fact, true fact. Just like everything else I've said in this chat, everything I've said is totally true, or is it? You're just not gonna know. You have to guess. And anyway, that's a bit about me. That's three things that are true, things that are not true. You can guess in the comments below. I will have a bonus true fact about me. I absolutely love anime. It is my favorite. Um, what's the word? A genre. Um, for anything television and movie related. Um, So I am a total nerd when it comes to that kind of stuff. I've been following anime since I was a kid. I got started with um, Mobile Suit Gundam 8th MS Team. I was hooked at that point. A buddy of mine, really, high school friend, I've been friends with him now for many, many years, over a decade and a half, and he's the one that introduced me to anime, and ever since then I've not been able to get away from it. And there are just some really great shows out there. I could spend all day talking about my favorites, and I could probably do a whole YouTube channel just reviewing anime. But I don't want my cool card to be revoked, as a spy and everything. It's got to be careful with that. But anyway. So that's my bonus fact for the day. I gotta tag three people in this. I didn't get very far on my base, did I? I just put a wash on there. I'll probably dry brush it up and other things. But really, this is just to kind of test out colors and see where we're gonna go with it. Now, who can I tag in this video that hasn't already been tagged? That's the question. I think I'm gonna tag Not Jay. So he doesn't have his own channel, but Not Jay does post videos for Rocky's War Room that he records himself. So I think we can get Not Jay involved in this, and I'm sure Matt's probably thinking the same thing. He's going to tag Not Jay. Ha! Beat you to it, Matt. Um, so that's one. Two, who else could I tag? Well, I follow a lot of YouTubers, um, but I don't know if anyone really pays attention to my channel, so I'm having a hard time thinking about who else I could tag in this that actually listens to what I have to say. I so this is tough. This part is tough. Well, let me put it like this. If you're out there and this is kind of a lame response, if you will, but if you're out there and you're watching this video and um, you support my channel by following it and subscribing to it, and if I've inspired you in any way in your painting, you could do me the favor of responding back to this video and consider yourself tagged. So only if I've inspired you in some way, and if you're a subscriber to this channel. Um, I'm sure there's only two more of you out there because I don't think I really helped that many people. But if you're out there and you're listening to this, by all means, respond, create a response video, tell me a little bit about yourself, post a link below to your channel so that I can go check it out and see your response. And yeah, that's it, guys. Hope you have fun trying to figure out which true facts are true and which true facts are fake news, and we'll talk to you guys next time. So catch you on the flip side. Bye bye.